Now, Ask Company is owned by Chairman On. It was founded within РIMAN, and it oversees the various different procedures and business practices of РIMAN. But part of Ask Company is Ask Base and Ask Labs. These are our premier research centers, our science centers at the heart of РIMAN. The naming of all these companies depends, of course, on that word ask. We often say that the ask will find the answer. And so this romantically kind of emphasizes the beauty behind creating hypotheses, asking questions, wondering what something might be or why something may be that way, finding the answer to that, and starting the process again. There is always room for discovery, for generations and generations. We'll never come to a moment in which we think we know everything. And if you do, there is so much more for you to know. You know nothing. But I think that was someone's quote. But anyways, that all in mind, we really want to look towards discovering uniqueness to create those products that stand apart from other products in the industry. Now, we look specifically at Ask Base as our manufacturing and processing plant, on Jeju Island. And this really is where we set forth to constantly explore different bioactive compounds with specificity in Jeju sourcing, kind of looking at the uniqueness of those heritage ingredients, those natural products natural plants and their extracts. And so Ask Base is really looking to emphasize Jeju's importance. And as you can see here, Ask Base came to be the way it is today after many years of development. We initially had named it Ester Bio, and that was back in 2019. And we began producing our Byungpool leaf water at Ask Base in 2021. We later then moved to Ask Base and Jeju Island, which was in 2022. And since then, we have remained on Jeju, continuing to produce the giant Byungpool and so much more. So with Ask Base, we are looking towards the raw material sourcing and manufacturing of a lot of different natural extracts we have in our products, namely the giant Byungpool or the lava Byungpool water extract, which is those giant Byungpool leaves extracted with the Jeju lava energy water. But we also produce soapberry, mugwort, notably the camellia seed oil, the camellia flower extract, various different natural ingredients we have a direct hand in the quality sourcing of, which allows us a lot of assurances in the quality and the purity of these extracts. We're also able to maintain, not simply able at, rather, we are strictly abiding by GMP or good manufacturing practices standards. And so they often have to pass high number of high inspection or high quality inspections. My gosh. Okay. So high quality inspections. So always know that these products that we're producing and the natural extracts we are obtaining are with stringent quality standards behind them to create safe products, firstly, and of course, efficacious products as well. Now, the sister company, Ask Labs, is our preliminary research center. This is where we're harnessing those natural ingredients. We're harnessing the understanding of science as it is today, and we're marrying them together to create products in hair, body care, skincare, and nutraceuticals. It really is the heart of our formulations. And at Ask Labs, we're able to collaborate with a lot of different scientific bodies because we often see that РIMAN wants to be the best. We thusly must work with the best. You've seen that with our packaging designs with Pentagram and the partnership with Frederic Breton on the fragrances of the Bodolab line. But here we're also collaborating with the Korea Research Institute of Bioscience and Biotechnology to find other bioactives we can utilize in formula. We also collaborate with various universities. For those of you that attended convention, we announced some collaborations with universities stateside, such as Harvard or Stanford. So great platform for science here at РIMAN. But there's 3 separate branches of research at Ask Labs. That's our Cosmetic Research Institute, our Food Research Institute, and the Byungpool Research Institute. Now, namely, the Cosmetic Research Lab is where we are beginning all of the formulations for the ICD and the Bodolab line, looking at ways in which we can transform the typical understanding of skincare, hair, and body care. The Food Research Institute is entirely for lifening, looking at those functional foods and discovery of specific nutraceuticals for application as daily supplements. Most importantly, we have that Byungpool Research Institute. That's where we develop and continue to explore our heritage ingredient, giant Byungpool, also illuminating novel derivatives of giant Byungpool, unique growth patterns of the Byungpool to influence what phytonutrients it contains. This is a crucial institute for us because that giant Byungpool is patented by us. So no one else is going to do that research. It is up to us to find absolutely every way in which we can utilize the giant Byungpool. Now, I'll then transition to our third product value because all of this ties into Jeju, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's heavily governmentally protected and respected in its beauty and in its resources, and we don't want to deplete those resources. So sustainability is an important third product value for us. It's not merely a practice, it is absolutely a promise. We are looking for every ways in which we can not only lessen our environmental impact, but to maintain our responsibility as a brand and to help you be a responsible consumer. Namely, some of the things that we have done is utilizing FSC packaging for all the outer boxes of the products. FSC, or the Forest Stewardship Council, basically oversees the responsible utilization of paper materials. And so we specifically have FSC mix boxes as all those outer packaging. And that means essentially that it's made out of mixed materials, both recycled and reutilized paper and wood stock, etc. So, excuse me. We also have the V label on all of the Bodolab products, and V label is an internationally recognized vegan and vegetarian certification mark, and it helps consumers quickly identify products that are vegan or vegetarian, thusly free from any animal byproducts or animal testing. And so it was specifically developed in 1996, and it's actually become one of the most trusted and recognized symbols globally for vegan identification. It appears on tens of thousands of certified products, not merely in personal care, it also can be in foodstuffs and materials, etc. So that is specific to our Bodolab line. Now, what's also unique here is what you might see as a headline that we had a specific partnership with a company known as CJ Biomaterials. We collaborated with them to utilize their PLA PHA packaging, which was fascinating. It was essentially a biodegradable alternative to plastic that completely broke down in the environment. And they helped us employ that on our original active cream, the booster and the serum EX, and on the Viatin oil mist. Of course, those were our products last year, but our collaboration with CJ Biomaterials continues, and we are continuing to look at ways in which we can transform our packaging to have that environmental friendliness, so to speak. You also may have seen that with the new Radiantsum launch. All three of those products are made out of PET plastic, which is entirely recyclable.